Just making sure everything's set up right. Yeah, it looks good. Gotta figure out a better way to get these intros started. Alright. What's going on, guys? It is Sandman Mike, aka co-owner of Undercover Gaming. We're bringing you tonight, whatever it is, the second episode of Going Undercover.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Alright.
mean, you're just not gonna not even introduce me. All right, I see how
Alright,
it is. I'll just introduce
we're
myself.
here with Joey, aka JoJo Ginger 96, aka the co-owner of fucking Opti.
What? My official title, the COO. Is that what we're sticking
Yeah,
with?
COO, Chief Operations Officer.
Operating.
Chief
Oh, is it
Operating?
operations?
Is it
I
operating or
thought it was like I
operations?
always thought of it's operating.
I
don't
don't
know. Let's
even
look.
know,
Let's
honestly.
here. The
I
music
think
quick Google search.
I think it's operations.
I've always heard it's operating. I don't know. What?
I just pulled it out of thin air, so.
Oh, it is okay. So it says chief operations or operating officer.
All right, so we were both right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Both
so
right.
let's regain. This is Mike, CEO of Undercover Gaming, aka Sandman R5, joined by Joey, COO of Undercover Gaming, aka JoJo Ginger 96.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so off to a rocky start already.
Not in that Rocky.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Joey, which topic you want to start with?
I mean, the only in two general topics we had, just had the video game awards just pass. A lot of stuff was went on during that. A lot of announcements that we may get into. Then there's also Counter Strike. I know me and you, as well as probably a lot of our community, probably plays CS or Counter Strike Global Offensive CS:GO. Recently they just went free to play.
Which
I know I paid 20 like 3 years ago. Which I
yeah,
mean I'm like
same.
whatever. It's been 3 years. I feel like I got my $20 worth. But the interesting part to me is that they introduced the BR mode,
Yeah,
battle royale
called
mode.
Danger Zone.
Yeah, danger zone. And also along came with that like a new case called I guess the danger zone case or whatever they call it. Um, so yeah, very interesting. In fact, actually, probably after this podcast, going to probably play a game or two of the danger zone battle royale. But yeah, for sure. I'd
Probably
say
won't
let's go
catch
ahead
you
and
on
get
that
into.
tonight. I probably will later
No,
this week. We'll definitely play
not
some of
yet.
that. Also,
For
just to
sure.
let you know, Joey,
Yep.
Far Cry 4 finished downloading, so
Oh, nice.
later
I
this
th-
week.
I played a little bit of it.
I haven't. I'm not going to start until we can play together because I want to play the co-op.
Oh yeah, it's co-op campaign. Like I've done like
Yeah,
the first mission, like the intro mission.
right.
And then I think I was like I'm 2.6% complete of the game.
Yeah, right.
Uh, but
Um,
other than that, I was just like screwing around.
what's your schedule this weekend?
This weekend, off the top of my head, I know Friday I'm off. Like Thursday, Friday I'm off. Saturday I work the 2:30 to 8:30.
All right. Well,
I
I'm
think
off Saturday, and
I think Sunday and Monday I'm off.
all right. Well, let's play some of it. Sounds
I
good
mean
to
for
me.
sure.
All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started talking about Counter Strike Global Offensive Battle Royale Danger Zone.
Alrighty.
So, what all have you heard about it so far?
I haven't really looked into reviews or anything. Earlier while I was on break at work earlier, um, I watched Smitty's, your YouTuber Smitty.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if you know him or not.
Yeah, I know Smitty.
But he made a video about it. His title like my first Counter Strike Battle Royale experience or whatever. Some interesting looks to it, but not like bad interesting in my opinion. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I think it can be a thing. To be honest, I mean,
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Jack Frags' video on Danger Zone earlier, and what I learned from it from his video was it's a considerably smaller than most battle royale maps. It's 18 players. You can squad up, or you can drop in as solo, duo, or trios. So there won't be four because you only have 18 players. um, it basically, other than that, it basically works the same as any other BR. It's more like,
yeah,
according to Jack Frags, from what I watched, it's more like a Ring of Elysium type. Because like you pick your drop zone before you actually drop in, and then you actually come down from a helicopter. It actually looks pretty sick the way you come in. It's not like your typical parachute in or whatever. It's like you come in like Spec Ops style from a helicopter. Um,
oh yeah, I'll add in like the drop animation is probably like one of the coolest drop animations I've seen for a BR.
yeah, same. It also I think from what I watched of it, whenever you pull up like your little mini map thing or whatever, it like shows
Yeah,
you the other areas that players dropped. So
yeah,
it gives you like a good like, hey, look out, people could be here because they dropped here, etc.
yeah, and also that I could be mistaken. Isn't there? So you know, like how in like H1 had the gas, Fortnite had the storm, or whatever. Um, is there something like that that closes in?
I'm not sure, but I mean, I would assume so since it is a battle
Yeah,
royale.
but like the when I was watching Smitty's video, like the feeling I had from it, because I still don't know if that's the case, but the areas that people dropped in, like the yellow area that shows up on that mini map, um, could potentially be the safe zone. So it's not the same shape safe zone every time. Um, that was a look if as what if I got it. I could be completely wrong. Probably am, but I don't know. That's what it looked like.
Also, cash is a big factor in this game. You pick up
Oh
cash
yeah.
sort of like in Black
Oh
Ops
yeah. I thought
4,
that was a
the
cool.
heist mode. It's sort of like that. You pick up cash, but it's a different like economy style. It looks like to me what it's saying here on this thing that I just looked up. Uh, each player carries an upgradable special tablet device for tracking other players and accessing a limited buy menu. And so the buy menu, you pick up the cash scattered throughout the map, and then it actually says here aerial delivery drones will ferry purchased weapons and equipment directly to your position. So I'm not sure if you pick up weapons off the ground or if you have to buy them because it does say you start with
So
just a knife.
like okay. So when I was watching Smitty's video, the only guns he found on the ground were like pistols mainly. That I seen. I at one point I did see that there was like a not a P90 but the Bison
MP7,
PV
Bison.
Bison
Okay.
that it was just laying there. Um, now I don't know if it's mainly just pistols that are like in buildings and stuff that you can pick up. But I did see like how you said the buy menu tablet and all that has it sends in drones. But the thing, and this actually happened to Smitty, thing you got to be careful with about that is that people can see these drones fly in,
Mm-hmm.
be like, oh, there's a person right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a cool factor, but then I'm like, man, that's really revealing and real risky.
Well, being such a small player size,
Yeah.
the risk factor kind of adds to the quickness of the gameplay. Kind of adds more of a you got to be on the lookout more. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, here it says cash can be found in the environment, which we just talked about, and it says you can also bring hostages to rescue zones. I'm not sure how that
Oh
works.
yeah, yeah, I saw that. I don't like. Does it say any kind of reward for it?
It doesn't say that. No.
Because I seen Smitty did. He was like, "Oh, is that a hostage?" And like he picked him up and took him to the extraction zone. I'm just I'm not sure what you get for
All
that.
right, so to
Um,
answer your earlier question about is it like typical battle royales, this says here
um,
is the map is divided into hexagonal zones, which are
yeah.
randomly, occasionally bombarded by an airstrike. So I guess that's
Oh,
sort of the
so it's
gas or
kind of like
storm,
a. Oh wow, that's kind of like a mixture of PUBG. That's a mixture of.
H1.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ammo is
Oh, yeah, I
scarce.
forgot
Even
H1 had.
purchased weapons are handed to you with almost no ammo in them.
Yeah.
This
So
I'm
it's
definitely gonna have to
it's
check
like
this
you
out.
actually have to scavenge for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking this out for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, hello,
I
what's
mean,
up, Gum
it
Wings?
looked like it was
How's it
smooth.
going?
It looked like it was smooth.
Well, I mean, CS has had a lot of time to improve their engine, so I would assume it goes very smooth.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how it runs with my current setup.
You know what?
The
Let's
map
uh
wise, basically.
let's talk about our setups real quick. While
Oh,
we're on that topic, you go ahead.
all right. So I'll just say the PC setup because I mean I have a console,
Yeah, we're
but
talking PC real quick.
so currently I'm probably like one of the lowest of the lows. Uh, so it's just a Dell Inspiron 15 5000 series. CPU is an i5 5600, I believe, or 5900. Um, other than that, I mean, it has 8 gigs of RAM, but then other than that, it's just pretty much straightforward
The
laptop.
laptop, by the way.
Yeah, I've had this laptop. This was the laptop I got when I was going away to college 3 years ago, or 3.5 years ago, something like that, almost 4 basically. Um, so I've had this laptop for a while. As you can see, like the webcam, how like I guess I don't know if it's the left or right side, but like one's like more shaded than the other.
Yeah, I've
And
noticed that.
it's because like this screen, it's the original screen, but like the outer part of it, like the shell, that's
Mm.
not the original part. Um, because the original one had like broke off at the hinge, and I'm like, well, damn. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean that's my current setup. When I play CS and like PC games, I have Razer keyboard, gaming mouse pad, a little stupid dinky Logitech uh, Bluetooth mouse, uh, Corsair headset. I'm not sure about the specific headset, but it has been the best headset I've had. So
yeah. So currently, right now, I have a PC that I had custom built from iBuyPower about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I think it's been about five. Um, it's got a 1060 in it, 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, which is outdated as hell. Um, an i5, I want to say 4600. It's outdated. Let's just say that. I do struggle to play some heavier games. Um, Currently have two monitors set up. Corsair K55 keyboard. I still have the iBuyPower mouse from when I got the PC 4 or 5 years ago. Um, I currently have about half the parts to build my new PC. Um, that I'm working on. Still have about $1,400 left to go because I'm putting a 2080 and an 8700K in it. Hopefully have that done sometime January, February ish, and then
all right.
hoping I'm gonna help Joey out with building a PC.
Yep, I'm still on the market. Um, I mean, I have the general idea of what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a beastly computer. I'm just looking for something that can play the games that I have. So CS, but then also the games of like title games like COD or um whatever
Battlefield.
else. Yeah, Battlefield.
Something that I would like to for us to get into once we both get our PCs built. Because yeah, I do want to help you build your PC.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. I want to help you. Um, Anyway, once we both get our PCs built, I want to get into. Hopefully by that time, Anthem will be released. That looks really good. Looks like a very fun co-op game.
Oh,
Um,
what is?
another
I haven't heard anything of it. What is it?
Anthem's a game coming out, I think, in January or February. Uh, it's like you have these like mech suits,
Okay.
and then I don't know. It's more like it's an open world. I believe,
So
sort of like a
is it gonna?
Titanfall Destiny mix up.
Hmm.
It looks really good. You have to look up some trailers.
Oh
And
yeah, I will.
also, I would like for us to both get Destiny 2. Um,
Okay.
that looks like it would be. I mean, I played Destiny 2 when it first came out, PS4. It's trash. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I heard something like they've kind of made the game a lot better now, but they're just a lot of the player base is falling off already. So, but hopefully it'll be a good game for us to play co-op.
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, I like honestly, once I talking about co-op, when I saw Far Cry 4 was $12, I was like, dude, we've been looking for a co-op like
Yeah,
campaign game. I was like, and I watched videos of the co-op campaign. I was like, that's a fun time.
bro.
So
I really wish that Far Cry 5 would have been like hella on sale because I'd have been like, let's
oh for
get that
sure.
too. Because I've seen some gameplay of the Far Cry 5 campaign co-op, and Jesus, it looks
Yeah.
super good. Which let's take a funny story real quick. Talking about
All
Far
right.
Cry 5, back earlier
Yeah.
this year, whenever the game was hyped up to come out, you know. Uh,
Oh yeah.
m-
Didn't it like somewhat tank
no, I
like on
mean,
release?
I'm not sure actually. Well, anyway, it was like really hyped up, and I was like, hey, I want to get this game. And at the time, the girlfriend that I had at the time, she was into playing games. She had a PS4 too, and I was like, "Hey, let's both get it so we can play the co-op campaign." And then, long story short, like probably like a month before the game came out, she fucking broke up with me, and then I never got the game because I was like, "Fuck you, bitch."
I think it's the other way around. She said that.
Yeah, but she's a bitch. So anyway, that was a funny story. All right. So we kind of expanded into the
I mean, we honestly just been talking.
yeah, kind
Um,
of.
which
Let me go ahead and throw out a quick shout out here. We did gain a new sponsor this week called Streamer
ooh,
Stickers.
yeah, we did.
Um, so
Dude,
far
that
we
design, the design too looks sick.
yes. Um, I think my personal favorite so far is the design without the text. That's going to be a 6 sticker. So
Oh,
far we have 3 designs up on the site. For their 4x4 stickers, $4.50 a piece. Use our code UnderCover to get 15% off. And I've also submitted 4 logos from our members, like personal logos from our members that will be added to the store hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow. I talked to him and he said he was going to try and get it on there tonight. But we're going to have personal logos from myself, Kevin, which is a streamer for us. Hightim, which is also a streamer who is also a streamer for us, and then one from our head of content, Viper. All 4 of those stickers are going to be up on the collection as well as our 3 base org stickers. So I just want to give a quick shout out to them, and I'm going to put them right now in the description of this video. So that should be there now. Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to them. Also to our other 2 sponsors, Player One Coffee and Galvanized Grips. And I can personally say that Player One Coffee is some tier 1 coffee. Got some. It's really good coffee if you're into that stuff.
oh, I'm still on G Fuel right now. Actually, this is my last. I just did my last packet.
Oh, you sound like you're doing coke or something.
Dude,
All
like
right.
honestly, I was always looking forward to having G Fuel, but like now I'm like, all right, I can tell the difference.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference. Yeah, G Fuel, if you're seeing this,
Yeah,
sponsors,
yeah. Hey, please,
please.
please,
All
please.
right. So, moving up to our next topic,
Video
recent
Game Awards
2018 Video Game Awards.
took place on the 6th, I believe.
Not sure, didn't watch it. Uh,
Yeah. Let's go ahead and put that out there. Yeah, we
yeah,
did not watch this.
this was just a topic recommended by one of my viewers on
Yeah,
Twitch.
December
Shout out
6th.
to Crash Craze. Uh,
But
she
we have all the
suggested, yeah, we have all the results pulled up, but she suggested that we give our thoughts on the awards this year. So let's
yeah.
go ahead and hop right into it. First off, Game of the Year. What game got Game of the Year?
Winner was God of War.
Cool. Never
Which
played
I
the
mean,
game.
I played it a little bit. Not I didn't have it. I don't personally own the God of War game. My roommate had it, and actually I played it a little on there. And it's actually like it's really fun. Um, it's that solo, campaign, like diverse campaign
Right.
story. Um, but yeah, I mean, I would say it's definitely worthy of the winner for sure. Um, Now, what it went up with, what it went up against was Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Which
Celeste.
I feel like Assassin's Creed Odyssey was really hyped, and then as soon as it came out, it just
Yeah,
disappeared.
yeah. Well, but see, that seems to be like or at least from my opinion, um, that seems to be like the recent like feelings towards us, like Assassin's Creed games. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Or at least that's just how I see it. Let's see. The other games were Marvel's Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Which I honestly think that Red Dead Redemption 2 would have beat it out had it been released sooner. Because I think it released,
Yeah,
not
like the
just a
game
few
life,
days
yeah.
before or a week or two before the awards.
Which honestly, I'm surprised. I would like to see like the actual like tallies or like the actual
Yeah, right. The
count
actual vote
because
scores.
because I'm surprised honestly Spider-Man like that had to been close to the top for sure in my opinion. I would like to see it close to the top,
All right.
but
Uh, next category up
it's
is best
the best
ongoing
ongoing.
game. And God, no, it's not. I mean, it's no surprise that this game won.
It's definitely no surprise, but it's like
It's just like a
the surprise we
why.
don't want.
Yeah. So, best
Or
ongoing game
personally
of
don't.
2018 goes to Fortnite. And let me tell you,
But now, but if you told me early Fortnite, like season 3, season 4 Fortnite, that was like, yeah, for sure.
like, all
But
right, I loved Fortnite from the very beginning all the way up till end of season 3, early season 4, and then after that, I just the game
yeah,
I just couldn't. Too much going on, like too many additions to the game in too small of a time frame that just pushed me out the door and a lot of players out the door.
yeah.
But then it
In
also
fact, I
brought
deleted
in a
the
new
game
wave
like
of
years ago.
yeah, I need to do that as well. I'm never gonna play
I
that. I mean,
played I played 2 games. And I was all like, nope.
hell, they have freaking planes now.
Oh yeah. That's new with season 7.
Yeah, so I
And I'm
mean,
just like, nope.
personal opinions,
This
the
isn't
game's trash now. Has been for a while. All right, best game direction. We'll go ahead and break this down. The awarded
Yep.
this award is awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Which I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead and say that I disagree with this. I can see where it would be close because I know that the winner has a lot of fans. But I really think it was probably a close tie or a close margin between the two of the games that are on here.
Yeah.
Maybe honestly, even three of the games that were on here. So the games we had was a way out, which I mean, good direction I think, but the game played terribly from what I've heard. Detroit Become Human, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I think it was probably a close match between Detroit, God of War, and Spider Man. Honestly, my pick would be Detroit, but God of War got it.
Yep. You- Let's see. I'll do the next.
All right.
Best narrative.
Another one I disagree
Uh,
with. Go ahead, continue.
oh yeah. You're going with Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, the best narrative is Winter Red Dead Redemption 2. Uh, Side note, OG just won. Um,
Like 3-0.
yeah, 3-0.
They're back on top, baby.
Yep. But so yeah, best narrative winner Red Dead Redemption 2. I personally didn't play any of the campaign yet. But my roommate he got that game and I watched him play it. And from what I've seen, it's a really uh it can be a very serious, it can be a very sarcastic campaign, which I love. Um, especially the sarcastic when you got like a story where you're just messing around basically.
Right. You know, my thing is, I think that Detroit just didn't get enough publicity, and not enough people played it for it to have won any of these awards. But if you played this game, like, it was a mind blowing campaign. It wasn't really a campaign, so I guess you would call this one a story. It is
Yeah.
a mind blowing story. Very, very well thought out, very intriguing, um, well acted. Like, this game was outstanding. But I digress. So we're gonna go ahead and get into to the next category, which is best art direction.
Yes.
Let's see.
You go into this, give me like 5 minutes.
Is your pizza here?
Yes. I just saw
Okay.
the dude through the window.
Oh, that's creepy. All right. So I'll go ahead and break down best art direction. This is awarded for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in artistic design and animation, which is, an obvious thing for best art. Anyway, the games up for this were Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War again, Octopath Traveler, never heard of that game, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Return of the Obra Dinn. Again, a game that I've never heard of, but winner of Best Art Direction went to Return of the Obra Dinn. I have no idea what this game is, what it's about. It was made by 3909 LLC. Like I said, company I've never heard of, a game I've never heard of, but it won. Which, I mean, so I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Let's see, he's not back yet. So I'll go ahead and go into the next category, which is Best Score / Music presented by Spotify. So the games we had on this list were Celeste, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler again, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Winner, Red Dead Redemption 2. Um, I'm honestly surprised that in this one, God of War didn't win. Because from the soundtracks that I've heard of God of War, it's actually like a really, really good soundtrack. All right,
Talking
well
about the
now,
score music.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
I didn't really. Let's see.
yeah, score music. All
Haven't really
right,
heard it. Yeah, I haven't really heard it.
we're moving on already. Okay.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm
All
back.
right, best audio design presented by Dolby, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Games up, we had Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War again, Marvel Spider-Man
Oh,
again, and Red Dead Redemption 2 again.
I'm surprised Forza didn't win that.
Didn't play
To
it.
be honest. I mean, I didn't either. But I mean, normally, if it's like that racing, car, basically the sound.
Literally the only
Um,
racing car sound that I know is Tokyo Drift. Okay.
hey yo. Some
Anyway,
Need for
the
Speed
winner
Underground 2.
was Red Dead Redemption 2 again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Another category that I disagree with the winner. was Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and/or performance capture. The winner went to Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. I do believe it should have went to Brian Descartes as Connor in Detroit Become Human. But again, I just don't think that game got enough publicity and didn't have enough of a or big enough of a player base to have won some of these awards.
Yeah.
All right, well, you can go ahead for the next couple categories.
All right. So next category is games for impact. We had the five nominees, which was 1111 Memories Retold, Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange 2, and The Missing. The winner is Celeste. I don't really know a lot about any of those games.
Same.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stay with the neutral opinion on that.
Same.
Let's see. Best independent game. We had Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of the Obra Dinn, The Messenger. Winner is Celeste. Once again, don't really know anything really about any of those.
Again, neutral stance.
Which, yeah, neutral stance.
All
Best
right.
mobile game.
This one, I am surprised that Fortnite didn't win again.
Oh, what are you talking about? PUBG Mobile don't win?
Bro, I'm surprised that Fortnite didn't win, honestly, because
Yeah, to be honest.
yeah. Anyway, you had Donut County. Like what the fuck? Florence, which
Oh,
was the
wow,
winner.
that's it.
Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, and Reigns Game of Thrones.
Well, don't
Best
really know a lot
VR
about
game.
Fortnite.
Honestly,
I've never played VR.
me neither,
I want
but
to.
same. Honestly, I think that the winner of this one should have been Beat Saber just because that game looks freaking amazing.
Oh yeah. I know what that game is.
Yep.
I watched Hitch play it.
Let's see. Best action game. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11. Winner Dead Cells again, a game I know nothing about. So neutral stance on that one as well.
I guess we're just a bunch of old uncultured swine, honestly.
That is what it would appear to be.
Yeah, alright. Best action / adventure game. Which I'll agree with this one. The winner is God of War once again. Let's see. Its competition was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
I'm surprised that one didn't win.
Let's see. All right. Next category: best role-playing game. Which
Okay, winner
I
goes
don't
to.
really understand that.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, first of all, I've never played Monster Hunter World, which is the winner of this. So, I don't know. It just from what I've seen, doesn't look like a role-playing game.
Well, it says
I've,
for
ne-
the
I haven't.
best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massive multiplayer experiences.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. I haven't played the game, so
yeah. I mean, I'm sure they had their reasons. I'm pretty sure they were good reasonings. Honestly, out of all those games that are the competition for it, I've only heard of Monster Hunter, so they're doing something right.
all right. Well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and just
Let's go ahead and
stop this.
skip. Hold on.
Because all right, let's go down
Is
to
there one more?
best
Best
esports
multiplayer
game.
game?
All right, well, best multiplayer game. You can go ahead and tell them who the winner was,
Uh,
which is no surprise.
yeah. So.
You
Oh,
just got so
actually,
depressed.
okay. See, yeah. So yeah, best multiplayer goes to Fortnite. Shocker, right?
Game, not surprised, but wish I was.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna skip down to because honestly we don't know half of this fucking shit that we're talking
Yes.
about. So we're going down to best esports game of 2018. Your games were CS:GO, Dota 2, Fortnite, which is bullshit. VR is not an esport. Legend or League of Legends and Overwatch. Winner goes to Overwatch, which I can say it was probably a close um, match between Overwatch and League of Legends, especially considering the World's Championship this year. So I would definitely,
I guarantee the only reason why CS:GO is on this list is because of the Cloud9 and FaZe final.
yep.
Guarantee.
All right, so we're gonna say this right here. Best esports player. The winner
Oh yeah,
of the best esports player of 2018. No clue who he is.
yeah. Dominique Sonic Fox McLean from Echo Fox.
Don't even know what game.
It's probably like League or
Seriously,
Dota.
like I'm thinking like best esports player. I probably should have heard of him,
Um,
but
Simple,
yeah,
but
Simple was the uh only player that I actually knew on here. It was from
see.
Navi.
The best esports team, uh, which I'm kind of surprised about this.
Same.
Um, so the teams that were nominated are Astralis for Counter Strike, Cloud9 for League, Fnatic for League, London Spitfire for Overwatch, and Optic Gaming for Dota 2. Um, the winner is Cloud9 League. I might be missing something here, but in my opinion, Astralis for Counter Strike, that
Yeah,
should be the winner.
especially
Um,
considering they just won the
yeah,
Intel Grand
for
Slam.
anyone who who doesn't keep up with Counter Strike as an esport, who doesn't follow it, this current Astralis team that's been a team probably for the past 8 months, 9 months, or a year,
Something like
something
that.
like that, have already beaten the most tournament wins within a season
hmm
this year, like out of any team. Uh,
Like I
so
said, they just won the Intel Grand Slam as well.
yeah, which I think the pool was 1 million.
Yep,
I'm pretty sure. Um,
$1 million to first place,
yeah,
I think.
I saw the picture. They were all holding like the gold bar and all that. I was like, oh
hmm
wow.
Yeah. Actually, I believe that was today. Actually.
It was either today or last night or something like
Yeah.
that.
Let's see. Astralis won ESL's Pro League Season 8 to become the first team ever to capture the $1 million Intel Grand Slam. So they're actually
Yeah,
the first team to do it.
yeah,
And let's see, the Intel Grand Slam is awarded to the first team to win 4 Intel or ESL events in a span of 10 tournaments.
yep.
They won 8 out of 10, I believe.
Like they've just been, and I've even watched a few of their games. Shoo, jeez,
And it says once a team
they've
wins an
been.
Intel or ESL event, they will have to win 3 of the next 9 to grab the Grand Slam. Astralis won DreamHack Masters in April to set off the Grand Slam possibility, then won ESL's 7 finals in May.
Hmm.
Um, let's
I mean,
see.
they've just been dominating.
$1 million.
Yeah.
That is crazy. All
All
right.
right. So, do you want to do the coach or do you want to skip the coach?
I know none of these coaches, so let's go ahead and skip.
Best esports event. Let's see. Nominated was E League Major Boston 2018, which was the pretty sure that was the Cloud9
That was
phase.
Cloud9 phase,
Um,
where an American
yeah.
team won on American soil.
Whew. I
Very
remember watching
close.
that live. Oh, that
Very
was
close.
insane.
Mm-hmm.
Evo 2018, League World Champion, Overwatch League Grand Finals, the International 2018.
I don't even know what the
those
internet.
last
Oh,
two,
that's Dota.
those
That's
last
Dota.
two names, yeah. Winner is League World Champion.
So I can see that. But I
Yeah,
think it
I
was
can
probably
too.
close
For sure.
between that and the E League Major. Because
Oh,
how many
it had to have been close.
wasn't it over 1 million consecutive views in the E League?
Yeah, I think it reached like 1.3 million. I
Consecutive.
think. Yeah, consecutive. I'm pretty sure at least reached 1.
All right, we're going to skip over host because I only know
Only
Golden
know
Boy.
one. Only know machine.
Well, I only know Golden Boy from back in the days he used to cast on Call of Duty.
I know Machine because he hosts Cia.
All right,
Well,
so we're
primarily.
gonna go to best moment in esports. So the moments we have are,
I agree with this 100%.
I mean, yeah, same. The Cloud9 comeback win in triple overtime versus FaZe. G2
Yep.
beating RNG. KT versus IG base race. Don't even know that was League Worlds.
Oh.
OG's
Yep.
massive upset in Dota 2, and Sonic Fox side switch against Geo or whatever Evo. Oh, that's a fighting game. Hey,
Oh
look,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
your guy, dude. There's the best
Oh,
esports player in the world from Evo.
game of one. Yeah, game of one in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, but do you see that's the best
No, yeah,
esports
yeah,
player
yeah.
ever?
That's the best.
Like what? From
Side
Evo? All right. Anyway, winner goes to
switch.
the Cloud9 comeback win in triple overtime versus FaZe. Definitely a hell of a game to watch.
That's probably honestly the best CS game I've watched.
Yeah,
I
long
would
as
say.
hell.
It was long.
Thought the game
Thank
was actually
goodness I
never
wasn't
going to
doing
end.
anything. Yeah, thank goodness I wasn't doing anything at that moment.
All right, and
Yeah,
this
that was
very
crazy.
last category, which honestly gets me a little heated.
I see. I look at this as like a corporate nomination.
Yeah, this is going to content creator of the year. No surprise who won, but you have Dr. Lupo, Myth, Ninja, Pokimane, and Willy Rex. Okay, first off, going to go ahead and say never heard of Willy Rex. Never
Yep.
heard of him. Now, of
The
the,
dude probably has like 9 million subs or something.
yeah, probably something stupid like that. But of the other four, like honestly, I think that there should have been other um contestants besides these. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously Ninja was going to be on there, which by the way, he was the winner. Which I think honestly is because most people have
I
only heard of Ninja. Like probably most of
think
the people that only
I think
voted in this.
one of the reasons that I think he's on there, one of the many reasons, is that probably his rapid growth rate that he had. Because he's the definition of blowing up. Um, in my opinion,
I mean, yeah.
he goodness, I can't remember the specific number of how many subs he was getting a day, but
It was insane.
it was yeah, it was an insane amount.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that that one mainly goes to if the average like person that like do barely anything about video games were to look at this list, the only one they would
Yeah,
recognize would be Ninja.
isn't
So
it?
that's who they voted for.
100%.
Right? So I don't know. I think there should have been other contestants besides the ones that were here.
Which I mean, and also could be a reason why he's the content creator of the year because of his brand that he made. Like he branded himself. He put himself throughout all. I don't know, just basically put himself out there a lot. Like this dude had his own Fortnite tournament. Like he put it was a charity event. I actually watched it. It was actually pretty good. Um, which I can't remember exactly how long ago that was, but like out of those five, he's the only one to do that. Uh, in which like Myth played in that tournament and all that, and Lupo played in, or no, Lupo was the caster. But yeah, I mean, I can see why he's content creator of the year. I don't have anything against him being the content creator of the year. Um, but it should have been a little bit more variety
Hmm.
of
Especially because I think 3 to 4 of those potentially. I think I'm not sure about Pokemon, but I know at least 3 of those are constant
yeah.
Fortnite streamers,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
which
yeah.
is
The
another part of
uh,
why I don't like this content list.
yeah. So, but I mean that pretty much wraps up the game awards from this year.
Yep. Especially because we skipped half of it because we don't know jack shit about it.
Exactly, because we are uncultured swine.
Yep. Pretty much. So do you want to talk about PAX?
I mean I think you know a little bit more than I do.
Well, I mean, well, I'm just gonna throw out
I
the
think you can explain it more.
Well, it's not really a whole lot to explain. I'm just gonna throw out there. So coming up this March, not sure that I think it's the last weekend of March. Um,
Something.
we are planning on going to PAX East in Boston to hopefully get some promotion out, get our name out there as for the org for Undercover.
And
Um,
plus, just go to PAX. I mean,
yeah, that too. Uh, basically, the plan is we're gonna have some business cards with a giveaway on the back. We're gonna give out these said business cards at the event. For those people that we give them out to, they follow us on Twitter. Show us a picture of the card. The grand prize winner, which will be some of our apparel that we will have by then. By the way,
yes.
um, that'll be like the grand prize, but you have to show us your card, and then we'll have like another smaller prize for just like, you know, not necessarily you didn't necessarily have to be there or whatever. But yeah, I guess that's the plan for PAX this year. Hopefully we'll be able to make it.
The plan and idea is still evolving. Uh, Obviously, nothing's set in stone, but that is what we are striving for.
Hmm.
Um, that is the ultimate goal
If
for
we
us to
don't,
be there.
yeah, if we don't make it
Uh,
to that one, hopefully another event later in the year,
oh, for sure. Um, because
possibly
also keep in
E3.
mind, at this whole time, I'm about to be going through a job change, moving back home. Um, you know, still trying to build a setup, all that type of stuff. But for sure, it's still a goal to go down there or to go up there technically.
Hmm.
Because I mean, it's all about advertising, getting stuff out there, building the community first,
Yeah, which is
building
something
that
that's
building that foundation.
yeah, which is something that's difficult for the type of thing that we're doing because there's so many people already doing it that are already
Yeah.
established that we're
Hmm.
having to try and beat out to become the
Yeah.
best. So it's all
And I
about
and
getting
like
that advertising, getting it out there, getting people interested.
yeah, and I'm sure there's other small orgs like us that plan on doing the same thing, going to a game event and you know do a little advertising. Uh,
And we
but I
just got to be
mean,
better. We got to be more professional,
yeah, gotta advertise, network. Um,
which is
you
what
know,
we're all about.
if we go to a meet and greet for another, uh, I guess I'll say content creator for at this moment, uh, while we're waiting among these total strangers, why
We're going to
not
be handing out business cards.
spark a conversation with them, be like, hey, by the way, here's a card.
Check us out. Giveaway on
But
the back.
obviously won't be like
People love free
that.
stuff.
It'll be more. People do love free stuff. Trust me. Yeah, 100%.
But other than that, I think that about wraps this one up.
Yep.
Unless you got anything else to say.
No, I thought this was a good one. Like this was a good second episode.
Hmm.
It felt more uh like free talking, you
Yeah.
know.
Definitely.
Which we actually covered probably about an hour. Pretty sure. I'm looking over the
50
clock.
minutes, 49 minutes.
50. Yeah, so I mean that's plenty of time.
Yeah, so stay tuned
So,
next week. We're gonna try and do these every week. So just stay tuned, and
yeah,
we'll
I
let
mean
you
I know
know.
I'm off next Sunday, so
I mean, I'm always off on Sunday, so.